So for the last few years, we've gotten pretty used to AI that can write, that can analyze, that can even generate some pretty amazing ideas. But we are right on the edge of the next huge leap. AI that doesn't just think, it does. Welcome to the new world of agentic AI.
Okay, let's just jump right in with this really bold prediction from Forbes. And look, the idea here isn't just about getting another cool tool for our toolkit. No, this is about a fundamental shift. A shift where AI becomes an active collaborator, an autonomous teammate working right there alongside us.
So, what is the big deal here? Really, what's all the fuss about? Well, it's the shift from AI that assists to AI that achieves. You see, we're moving way beyond an AI that just follows simple commands, like write an email for me. We're moving to an AI that can take on a complex goal, something like plan and execute my entire product launch, and then actually go and make it happen. That is the leap we're digging into today. All right, so we've established the what. This is AI that actually does things. So now for our first section, let's get into the how. What is it that makes this leap from thinking to doing even possible?
And that brings us to the star of our show, the AI doer. To really get what's happening, we have to stop thinking of AI as just a helpful assistant and start thinking of it as an agent.
This slide right here just nails the definition. Agentic AI is an evolution that gives these systems 4 absolutely key abilities: to perceive their environment, to reason through complex problems, to create a plan, and here it is. This is the magic ingredient, to actually act on that plan, to get something done, all by itself.
So, let's break down what gives these agents their superpowers. They are autonomous, right? They operate without a human constantly pulling the strings. They're adaptive, so they can change their whole approach when they hit a roadblock. They make decisions in real time on the fly, and they can even collaborate with other AI agents to tackle even bigger problems. I love this analogy. If generative AI is like the brilliant analyst who writes the perfect report, then agentic AI is the hyper-efficient project manager who takes that report and executes the entire project from start to finish.
What's running under the hood here is actually a pretty simple but incredibly powerful feedback loop. The agent perceives what's happening, it reasons about the best next step, it makes a plan, and then it acts. And it just does this over and over and over again, constantly learning and adjusting. It's this continuous cycle that allows it to navigate our messy, unpredictable world.
Now, this all sounds fantastic in theory, right? But where is it actually being used? I think the best way to really understand the impact is to see how these agents are already showing up in the real world, right now.
And this is where it gets really, really real. Just look at the predictions for customer service alone. You've got analysts at huge firms like Cisco and Gartner projecting that within just a few years, up to 80% of common customer issues will be resolved without a human ever getting involved. I mean, just stop and think about what that means, not just for call centers, but for the entire customer experience. This is not a small tweak. This is a tidal wave. And this isn't just happening in one little corner of the business. It's everywhere. Think about it. Sales agents that research accounts and book meetings completely on their own. IT agents that fix server issues while the human team is asleep. Finance agents processing thousands and thousands of invoices flawlessly. We are talking about a horizontal revolution that is reshaping the operational backbone of entire companies. Okay, let's make this super tangible with an example we have all lived through. Imagine you dispute a charge on your credit card. Instead of sitting on hold, listening to terrible music, an AI agent instantly investigates the transaction, it checks your account history, validates your claim, and issues a credit. The entire process is handled in seconds, without a single human touchpoint. That right there is the power of moving from assisting to achieving. Okay, so the promise is huge. The examples are super impressive. So you're probably wondering, why isn't every company on the planet already run by an army of AI agents? Well, as we're about to see in this next section, the reality on the ground is a little bit more complicated. It is time for a reality check. This is the big question, the one that's keeping a lot of executives up at night right now. Despite this undeniable potential, a lot of agentic AI projects are just hitting a wall. So why is that? This quote from over 100 years ago absolutely nails the core problem we're seeing today. Companies are getting so excited about agentic AI that they're trying to just bolt it onto their old, clunky, inefficient processes. It's kind of like putting a rocket engine on a horse-drawn carriage. You're just not going to get the revolution you were hoping for. The biggest obstacles? They usually aren't the AI itself. It's the tangled mass of legacy systems that were never designed to talk to each other. It's all the data locked away in different vaults and silos that the AI can't even access. And, maybe most important of all, it's this flawed strategy of trying to automate old, broken workflows instead of completely reimagining how the work gets done in the first place.
So, for the companies that do get it right, what does the future actually look like? Well, it looks like a whole new kind of workforce and a new way of thinking about work itself.
This data from Deloitte gives us a fantastic snapshot of where things stand right now. Yeah, we're still in the early innings, with only about 11% of companies in full production. But look at the pipeline. Over a third are actively piloting solutions, and another third are exploring it. That means the vast majority of businesses are already on this journey. The wave is definitely building.
This brings us to a really cool new way of thinking, the hybrid workforce. And this is not about humans versus machines, it's about a partnership. On one side, you've got the carbon-based workforce, that's us, and we excel at handling strategy, creativity, and all those messy problems that require human intuition. On the other side, you've got the silicon-based workforce, the agents, and they are perfectly suited for all those repetitive, high-volume tasks that need incredible speed and precision. It's really just about letting each side do what it does best.
Which, of course, leads to the final critical question. If AI agents are going to handle all the doing, then what work is left for us? Well, the answer is everything else. And that's actually really exciting. Our jobs get elevated. We move from execution to oversight, from completing tasks to defining strategy. We stop just doing the work, and we start imagining what work is worth doing in the first place. The doers are here, and they are freeing us up to be the dreamers.